Okay, so yes, loading screen is going. It's been a couple of weeks since I've played. I've been putting out a steady stream of videos because let's have a quick look. Yes, there's been a wipe, so I might have to start all over again, which would be interesting. So okay, so we got that world. Yeah, Jordarian is fine. I was at Langres. So is there a Langres that's not very... okay, are these so these are completely different worlds. So I was in there and there. Now I wonder whether... So character wipe. So this is essentially starting the whole process all over again. I think, if I remember properly, you get resources back, but if not, we start again. That's not a problem. And I was kind of waiting for this update because I didn't want to carry on with what I was doing for it to all vanish. So now I can start again, and I've got a better idea of how I would approach building up the Skycastle, because it would be starting from the bottom and working up. I think that's what I would do. I can hopefully find the same spaces again and claim that as my playground, if you like, as my home. But essentially this is starting all over again. Yeah. So once we're loaded in, let's see if we can find the space that I had been using before. Okay, so we're loaded in. World package. We had to work the world, but we made sure you can immediately start building. We collected all your items and materials from your plot, including all materials from your buildings in the redeem queue menu. So let's see. What is new? Okay, so this looks new and updated, which is cool. End for notifications. So I've got 10 grace, and things are in the queue. Cool. Is that 240 grace? It does look like 240 grace. Okay. So. Okay, interesting. Spawn point. Let's have a look on the map. Cool map sounds as you're looking around. Is that new, or was that always there? I wonder whether I am actually in the right place or not. I think it was here. So... and this is an interesting spawn point. I don't know whether this is just for anybody or whether this is someone's stuff. It's a ruin. I wonder whether they've just put... might just be dressing. Okay. So mountains. Let's just follow the road. Pick up some stones and things while we're here. See if I can at least make an axe or something. Yeah. So, quick collecting of things. And then... oh, actually, I wonder whether I have plots. Let's make a construction hammer. Let's get ourselves a pointy stick at least. Okay, so some of the key bindings have changed. I wonder why that would be. Plots. So, okay, all my plots have gone as well. So, let's get the pointy stick out and just have a run. See if I can find the lake that I had been on last time. Depending on how long since the wipe, I'm guessing a while, because there's some really good buildings here, so probably should have paid more attention to some stuff, and I think I'm going the wrong way. Yes, I want to be going this way. If I remember where I was properly. It's interesting seeing some other people on maps. That's better than nothing. So let's have a quick run in my underwear and see if I can reclaim my Skycastle spots. I'm going to try and keep to the path because at the moment I don't have a ton of health and I don't really want to be dying every few minutes and respawning. So well, this is a nice little place. Screw it, I'm just going to go in a straight line. Yep, straight line, and just be careful. I don't think I'm going to come across anything worse than a boar, but still, that's cool. Nice little buildings. just have to keep an eye out for things that might try and kill me. So that's a deer, I don't have to worry about them. But boars will get very aggressive very quickly. Holy crap, what's that over there? That's looking like a pretty awesome space. Just have a quick look and admire this for a second. Oh, that's very cool. Have they done like benches or something to make the stairs? Interesting. Let's just check the map. Heading in the right direction. I hear animal noises, so I want to try and get away from here as quickly as possible. Although I haven't seen that before. Is that lavender? Foxglove. Okay, well, let's get that. Just want to make sure I'm not going to run off a cliff as well. So let's try and get out of the woods and find a path. Dear, might have stumbled across some guards that are going to try and kill me. Yep. And they will kill me quite easily. So let's just keep running. Though I'm healing pretty quickly. So I wonder whether I'm even on the right realm. Okay, so I've realised Nonez, this was where I was. So let's see if I can set a waypoint. Is there any way that I can teleport to that? Is it K? That can go, that can go. No, okay, so map. I need to get to Nonez. I'm currently going sort of the right direction. Okay, so I am going to have to run. In editing, I will speed this up. So I am not going to talk a lot because it is just run, run. Where's the fucking... Okay, no, that's working, that's fine. Yeah, I just have to run. Actually, do you know what? Can I log out? Log out now. Wonder whether I can change my area or anything. Okay, let's start a brand new. Okay, so I wanted no hair. Where's the no hair option? No hair. I'm going for beard. That one. I'm going for a darker colour. Eye colour. I'm going to go for a blue. Yeah. Eyebrows. Yeah, that'll do. The face is fine. Skin. That was the tattoo that I wanted. Yeah, cool. Name. Jordarian. Yeah, cool. And we're going in here, and we're going non-es. Let's go. Okay. Because running all the way across there was just going to take far too long. Okay, so having deleted the character, because it would save me time running, means I have none of the resources, because that was a fucking dumb idea. Oh, okay, maybe that is in the queue, but we'll find out. Oh no, probably not. It's probably a message for everybody. So yeah, that was stupid of me. Non-es, let's see if I can. Oh, I remember this place. Have I got the endurance to swim across? I'm gonna guess not. So I'm gonna beeline and then run my way around. But hey ho, essentially starting from scratch. But I know what I'm gonna do. Start from the base of the mountain and work up if I can claim those spots for my own. And also, at least I'm not running around in underpants and nothing else. Shit. Run away, 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 run away. Just run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run away from Mr. Boar. There's another one. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Don't fight, just run. Just run, 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 run. Hopefully they all get bored. And I won't keep... No, there's another fucking one. The Gauntlet of Boars. The Gauntlet of Boars. Not even going to try and pick stuff up to make a stick. I'm just going to run. Run, run, runny, run, run, only run. So I'm either gonna speed up the run or cut it out entirely, I don't know. But around here there's usually clay, which I need to create. Is that crafting? Yeah, so I'm going pointy stick as my first thing, because there's some badgers and boars which I'm going to have to fight rather than run from. Cool, managed to avoid him. Maybe I did manage to avoid the badger. Ah, shit, someone's got my spot, I think. Yeah, this is where I was. Someone's got my spot. Or maybe not. Looks slightly different to how I remember it. Oh yeah, this looks quite different. So there's been some changes. Not masses, but some changes. So, oh, I don't want flint. I want Gnesis, don't I? Yes, because I remember that. So it is slightly changed. The clay looks slightly different. So some updated graphics and things, that's cool. Let's find out, because if they've only claimed this back part, maybe I can claim the front part. Let's have a look. No. Somebody has stolen, no, not stolen, but someone has my plot. So that's going to mean relocating. So let's have a look about. This is going to be a very boring video if I post it, so it might have to be an abbreviated version. So let's just head over here. So there's a guy up there who's got some plots. So let's look for... for a different mountain. Ideally one next to the water, because that's what I want. So I'm going going to run this way. Let's have a look on the map. Yeah, so marshes. So I don't want to go into any of these places. Blessed Meadows or Roiling Hills. So I think the plan is going to have to be to look on the map and find a lake or somewhere. Where am I? There. So I want to go in the greener of areas. The darker the colour, the more dangerous it gets. So I think let's log out. Come on. Yeah, so I'm going to log out. I don't even know. Okay, so I had a little look yesterday. And logged in, complete new patch, a lot of new systems. So obviously that's great. The game's in early release, so still in development. But the space that I was building, someone's taken those spots. Yeah, it's going to happen, isn't it? But it does mean that I can look for a new server, a new area. So I'm going to look for somewhere that's just a little bit less busy. Okay, so I'm going to delete this character because there's nothing on him. I did have a character with loads of stuff, but because I wanted to try and find my way back to the space, I deleted the character, so all of those resources and everything is just gone. So let's do a complete new... let's go with that dude, because I think he's got the tattoos that I like. And we'll just do the usual tweaking. Yeah, so we want no hair. Beard was that one. Fucking animes. Yeah. Base face, that's fine. Eye colour, we want blue. Eyebrows, we want the same colour as the beard. Same name, because I can. Okay, so let's find somewhere quiet. And what I want is a lake, something like that, with mountains nearby. So that's very quiet area. So that's a good sign. Trigger. That could work. Veins, not so much. Yeah, so this is just quite a full server now. So let's go. Turson. Or Le Bons. No, I don't like those. Not Yarburn. Biarm, maybe. Got Vans. Ooh, yes. Just for the name, I think. Just for the name. Ooh, yes. So let's jump in. So starting from scratch was going to happen anyway. If I had been able to log in at the time of the server wipe, I might have been able to reclaim my plots. The reason I was able to keep them when I restarted last time was because there hadn't been a wipe, it was still my plots. Yeah, so last time there wasn't a server wipe, I just deleted my character and made him straight back in, and was able to reclaim the plots because nobody else knew they'd been relinquished. So I think some people might have been keeping an eye on me or my plots because it was quite a nice one. So I'll just have to find a new place to start, and see how we get on. Okay, so let's have a quick look around. We can get rid of those. So let's see, where are we on the map? Hopefully, yes, so I want to try and get either somewhere on a mountain here, or maybe one of these smaller ones. Perhaps let's set a marker there just in case. So I've noticed there's a lot more sort of set dressing. So you don't really actually have to sleep. Oh, but there's some. I wonder whether that's somebody's. Okay, so there's sort of some starting. I don't know that's necessarily needed because I don't know necessarily that's needed because it's not that difficult to start putting stuff together. So I want to go down here, but I don't want to go jumping off a cliff. So first thing is going to be, let's get some wood because I want to craft a pointy stick. So I've at least got something to defend myself with. Okay, so there's a healing spell by the looks of it here. So what's H? Okay, so H is the magic. Okay, so you can bless yourself. Okay, that's quite cool. So you can buff yourself. Increase foraging. Okay, so that's quite cool. So I want to go this way and just follow the path a bit. Arm myself and just grab up some bits of rock and sticks as I go. Might as well start collecting some stuff. So I'm going to need to make like hammer and pickaxe and things like that. So getting some of these things collected is a good start. But I want to find where I can put my plots, and I've got my little waypoint marker up there, which is great. That's a deer running away from me, which is fine. Yeah, so it's a good job that I didn't just start running down the cliff, because that could have been a bit rubbish. So keep doing little sprinty dashes. Let my it shows you the boars from further away. I don't remember it doing that before, because I remember running into them by accident a lot. So perhaps that's based off feedback that they've got. I'm just going to move my mic a little bit. That should be better. I just realised I was leaning back in my gaming chair and might have reduced the quality of the sound, so that's not what I wanted. Let's just check the map. Where are we? Okay, so we're getting close to the water. I think what I'm going to do is stand on the bridge and see what might be possible. So there's cliffs over there. So I'm going to need to make a crude skinning knife. Okay, cool. So let's just see how much of this I can make. Let's get one of them. Okay. Come on. There we go. Right, so if I get the hammer out, it should be now showing claimed plots. So let's have a run over here to where we can see the areas. So there are some unclaimed spots there. Now I don't know if this is the best place to be starting, because I want to build a sky castle, preferably from fucking animes. So the other option would be, I'm gonna go and check those smaller bodies of water and see what they look like. There are some mushrooms. Oh, there's clay. That's definitely worth collecting. Yeah, loads of new recipes. Cool. Also, some mushrooms can be quite good for a stamina boost. Yeah, so that's at least a boost. Some of them have to be cooked or something, I think, before you can really get a benefit from them, or they make a poison. So I think I made that mistake once, which was eating a mushroom that wasn't going to give me any benefits. I don't think animes is working very well at the moment, which is annoying. Now I don't know whether that's because I need more power in my graphics card, or whether there's a Wi-Fi issue or what, but it is fucking frustrating. Okay, let's connect again. So I'm going to see if persevering pays off. Okay, so not particularly high mountains on that one. Where's the other one? So the other one's just going to be over here. Might be that what I need to do is go back to the previous lake and try building on that. It might be that I just have a very difficult terrain to get started on. but we'll see. This next one could be perfect. It certainly looks nice. I think the issue is going to be... Actually, I do like this. This is really nice, actually. It's just picking which area I want. I really like that far end, I think. Let's see. Because I want to build into the water. And there's loads of reeds here, which is a good start. So I kind of feel like this might be a really cool plot, especially with a circular kind of feel to it. There's also some handy resources here. I think I want this bit. Looking out, that's a nice view. Okay, can I claim some plots? So, okay, so I want to build out onto the water a little bit. So I'm going to go plot 1. I'm going to go lake side, and then I want to put another plot that I want to connect, yes, like that. I'm going to go mountain 1. Now the next question is, can I reach, or do I need to build something to be able to get that plot? So let's find out. Let's place a plot. So I think what I'm going to need to do is not place the plot. Escape. Put the hammer away. Okay, so what can I build? Okay, interesting. So I think I might be quite lucky in that the plot will be easier to build over time because it's just so awkward to set the space up. Now, I could be wrong. We'll get a whole load of stone, and what I might need to do is have a play with some of the gathering and stuff, see whether I can boost my gathering ability. But I want to sort of make foundation stairs. So this is a good plot. There's clay and stone and some good resources that I can work with. So I'm just going to do a big batch here, because my goal for this session it's going to be trying to secure all the space I can. Mining level 2, nice. So if I can secure all that space, that'll be good, because if I can get up to the top there, I have a feeling that might allow me to then keep using the fact there's a mountain to build quite high, sturdy tower into the sky. So yeah, all right dear, we're not coming for you at the moment. So definitely need to build up stamina, so getting some meat and other things to eat so that I can have a really good strength pool would be good. It's about half an hour of this session so far. It keeps running back to this area because it's its natural point. Poor thing. Oh, we've got a stutter. Hopefully it all resolves itself in a second. Oh, it's the internet that keeps fucking dropping. Oh, for fuck's sake, this fucking house and its internet. Okay, so I had a bit of an internet drop, which not great, but there we go. Let's get the last of these rock deposits. Obviously this also gets easier as I can make better axes and stuff. Poor old dear, just running around having a fit. Feels like the deposits are giving more, or maybe it's just taking longer to harvest, I don't know. So somewhere where there's a good source of clay is always a good place to start. So let's now head to my plots, and I want to build, yeah, so I've got a nice little spot on the water. Now I want to build foundations, so let's just start. Where's the first place that'll let me put one? Okay. So I'm going to use this as a way to sort of make stairs to get me high enough to try and claim the next height up in. Okay, so now I want to go see if I can do plot. So I can't look high enough to get that at the moment. So let's go construction. Okay, so I quite like this. So it's more stone. I'm doing all right for clay. So it's stone. Let's see what there is available to just pick up off the floor. And then venture into the woods and see what else might be available. I can now make a round wicker basket because I picked up some marrow sweet. That looks like flint. We've got some tin, which is going to come in handy. Hopefully there's some copper nearby. Yeah, that's copper. And then some iron. Yeah, so this is a really good spot for some beginning resources. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Come on. Damn it. That's all because of the fucking internet. Come on. Yep, internet's dropped again. What the fuck? Okay, there's a shrine pretty close, so that's not too bad. Oh, while I'm up here, maybe I can get up there and set my plots from above. It is going to require me to find some sticks and some linseed oil. Okay, interesting. Some sticks and stones. God, this is stuttery as fuck. This is not good. Okay. And of course, fucking animate has dropped as well. Oh, you're fucking joking. Okay, unstuck is useful because I was considering having to jump to my death, so that at least helps. Okay. Is there a road? see how far I can get up here by walking and climbing. Fuck's sake. Direwolf, interesting. So, rather not deal with them if possible. Shit. And of course it's going to freeze, kick me out, and I'm going to die. This mother... Yeah, this is just ridiculous. 45 minutes and I've not really got as much as I'd like to get done. Let's try going a slightly different way. Can I make a pointy stick, I wonder? Yeah, so let's at least... I need to make a bloody hammer as well. So I just need 1 stone. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna die again. This is fucking... Okay. Okay, so that's going to... Can I get multiple of them? No, I can't. Okay. Let's collect just whatever we see for now. Can I summon my corpse from here? Yes, okay. So I should be able to make a hammer. Yep, okay, cool. So there should only be 1 boar up here now, and I should be able to take him on. Now I know he's there. Let's kill him and then make a skinning knife. Okay, that's quite cool. So it selects the skinning knife to skin. Okay. So this is the direction I need to go in. That dead body can just stay there. I want to just skim the outside of the edge of this. Oh, why is he running away? Have they made the honey badgers scared of me? And of course, Animes has gone again. Okay, so So if I get up on this bit here, I'm getting closer to what should be my plot. Let's go this way. So at some point I'm going to have to get very close to the edge, but okay, so if I get hammer and I go plots, okay, I've got to remember it zoomed me out. So I'm going to just grab a plot. And I'm going to go top. And back to this. Oh. I'm now just going to run all the way down and round and go back to adding some steps, see if I can join put my fourth plot between the other two. Well, three. So I won't be able to cut that with my stone axe, and that's fine. All I want to do is get down the bottom. So coming up on an hour. Oh, oh, oh. Can I climb back up? Yeah, okay. So don't go that way. Too much of a drop. Okay. All right. So, is anime still kicking in, or has it dropped? I'm not sure. It's had a bit of a weird stuttery thing. Yep, no, it's gone. This is so bloody frustrating. I want to hit crafting, and I want to make one of them. So we've got some of the stone that has spawned, which is perfect, because that's what we need. I can get some more clay while I'm at it, and just start building up that foundation. Hopefully I can make the two meet, and because I've at least claimed a plot of sorts at the top, it will prevent anyone putting a plot right next to me. Okay. I don't think I can blame this one on the internet. I think it's just animes being poo. Okay, so we've got loads of stone. I do find it funny how the stone sort of regrows like that, but hey, it's got to respawn somehow. Oh, there's some clay down there as well. So in terms of resources, this is a great spot. Oh, animes. I wonder whether it's because Steam's trying to run two things at once. I might have to experiment with getting the standalone version of animes and see if running that separate from Steam is going to help. easiest if I... So they almost connect. Let's go with that. Okay, that's a good warning, thank you. This is a massive hodgepodge, but I think I probably could have done this better. So let's reclaim some of these. I think perhaps what I need to do is just start building like stairs. Oh. Just start building them set into the wall like this. I wonder whether that'll let me put the plot where I want to. No, it still can't. But this is definitely the way to get high enough. So, oh, the animator's dropped again. Okay. So, holding to skin. I like that because it changes what you're using and changes it back. That's clever. And now can I summon my body and at least get a bloody tunic back? Yes, I can. So I'm going to take all of that. There we go. Cool. What do I have? I do have some stone. Is there... Are there any more stone deposits that I can? So there's some there. Okay, and there's a boar. Is it just the one? Okay, so I can double up on some of those. Okay, we're starting to get a bit of growth going here. So, I need stone. So let's collect as much of that as we can. Hour and 10 minutes. So this isn't going to be too bad. I can speed up some of the deaths. Although I've done longer than hour videos. Yeah, so as a starting spot goes, for building resources, this is a great spot. Arguably better than the other one, because the other one had some, but it was a lot of swimming over that lake to go and find more resources, so... Let's load up on as much of this as we can and see if we can connect those plots, because that would be a good resting point. Because it looks like I didn't quite line up the plots perfectly, so if I can correct that and have one big straight climb up the mountain, as it were, that would be great. And even if my weird wonky staircase gets removed after a while, at least I can start to get a feel for how tall I can build. Now, I think for stability's sake, those stone foundations, which are of a certain height, are going to be needed for each floor. So it will probably mean that to go from one floor to the next, there's going to be a couple of flights of stairs to compensate for how thick the floor slash ceiling would be. But that's not going to be the worst thing in the world, as I imagine as I am able to make better things, I can make like ornate wood paneling and things like that that will hide the fact that it's big foundational floors, but we'll see. Now, I think clay reforms quite quickly, so let's just check. Any clay? No. Let's get up here, see how this is working fairly well. Let's get the animator's dropped again. Okay, so we want to go up. That should be enough space for us to climb onto. And then we can look at out of clay, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Although I'm going to have to be careful on the way down. Okay, so just a little jog around the lake, because often there's clay near reeds. So let's see, is there any clay this side? I have a vague recollection of finding some around here somewhere, but I could be wrong. There is some. So I think that area close to the mountain is just a little bit too rocky for clay. And might as well collect reeds as well while we're here. Some more. Yeah, so in terms of resources, This is an amazing little spot. So far no one else is really interested in building on it, so it's not getting cramped either. Okay, not any more that I can see, but that's some. And let's see how we get on. So I won't get a lot more, or actually I need it to stagger, make sure I can still climb up. Let's just check my memory. So stone and clay we need. So no stone here at the moment. Oh, is that clay? Huh, that's a weird place for it, but okay, cool. Clay. And there may be balls around here. Can I run around them? So far the answer is yes. And is there more stone this way? I can see some. eat that for a bit more stamina. Nothing else I can. Oh, excuse me. Nothing else I can eat for more stamina yet. Okay, so I'm just going to have a scout about. God, there's loads and loads of useful resources around here. So, one of my upcoming videos might just be a sped up version of me harvesting the crap out of stuff. Just a little roam around more. Oh, shit. Let's stay away from those dudes, because if they're hostile, they are going to kick the crap out of me. But here's some stone I can pick up. Oh no, keep away from the boars. I don't really want to be dealing with them right now. I could take them one at a time. I might just survive 2 of them if I'm fully buffed up, but for now I just want to see if I can hit the spot I need on the side of the mountain to join up my plots. There's some stone to pick up. Is there some clay back? Oh, let's join in the chat. Let's be friendly. Okay, so let's get up these massive steps. Okay, that's too high. We're getting there. We are getting there, okay. Okay. Let's see, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Yeah, I can't quite get my cursor in the right space. So I can get it to join that one. But yeah, not quite. Okay, so we got some clay forming. What do I need most of, or is it both? Stone and clay, okay. So I've probably got about 15-20 minutes before I'm going to need to log off. Just scout about for what else we can find. Okay, let's get this stone. So getting the skills back up again, which all helps. Such a janky staircase, but it's doing the job. 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to... Oh, I'm healing myself, that's right. What does B do? Oh. Okay, we've got some, like, emojis. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. What I'm going to do... Okay, so by holding E rather than actually selecting the thing, it automatically equips what you need. So that's helpful. And then this should, if I hold E on this, it's going to, yeah, cool. So that's really helpful. That means I can equip my weapons, and then when it comes to harvesting something, it will automatically switch them, rather than me having to equip and remember all hotkeys. So that's extremely useful, because I can then focus on having things like food and potions in the hotkey slots instead. Shit. Okay, so I might have to add something there to make that a bit safer to climb. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Plot, place plot. Is it going to let me? So not yet. Okay. Well, I think I'm just going to log out here. But look, it's a great view. Great view. So I need to, in the next session, build some more just to connect the plots. I don't think I'm in danger of anybody claiming those plots. Hopefully people don't see my little staircase and try and get in the way. But I have sort of claimed a plot at the top, so I don't think anyone's going to be able to connect them and get in my way. So that's going to be it for this session. Next time, hopefully we can get the plots connected and then, yeah, start having some fun. Okay, so post server wipe, I've been building a sort of staircase, I guess, so that I can line up my plots in a straight line. I've also decided to put animes as a standalone rather than a Steam application, in case it was trying to run two things through Steam at the same time, causing it to keep dropping. We will just have to see how this goes. Okay, so we can clear the world wipe off. So there is this new buffing system. Alchemy, baking, so gathering, increased forage yield, mining yield, woodcutting yield, skinning yield. So this is going to be interesting. Is I don't know how many of these I can put on, but I got a couple of hundred grace, so that would be interesting to try later. Now I think I'm out of, yes. Well, I've got some. I could make a little, make a little door and hut and stuff. So, let's carefully go down this makeshift staircase thing. And let's see if we can round up some clay. Which, is there some over here, or did I imagine it? No, there isn't. Okay. So get clay and stone so that we can line up my plots. So yeah, by holding E rather than equipping and clicking, it should mean that when I either run out of stamina or stop, yeah, it switches me back to what I had equipped originally, which is very cool. So we'll get some clay while we're waiting for stamina. Although I think there's more around here somewhere. It's just starting to learn this map. The one I was playing previously, different server, entirely different world. I had an idea where everything was. Oh, I can see some all the way over here. I said I'll gather some while I'm waiting for stamina to replenish, and then I just use my stamina running around, but there we go. There's some more there. Are there any boars though? Keep an eye out, keep an eye out. So, the first thing I want to do is line up my building slots, my plots. Oh. Is he just chasing a boar? Okay. So once I've collected these, I'm going to go and build some more. let's get up the hodgepodge. But that'd be so cool being able to have plots going all the way up the side of that. I think for now, even though this is kind of higgledy-piggledy and not great, not perfect, I think I'm going to leave it, because it at least allows me to go up this mountainside. And so I can start with a nice ground level at the lake and look at making that really nice and cool. And then I could always climb up and do some stuff towards the top of the mountain. Oh, it looks like Animes has stopped. So it's not the fact that it's a Steam. It must be something to do with the Wi-Fi. So we'll just have to see if I can find a better solution at some point. Let's do a calibrate. Okay. So let's get foundations. So we can make a few. And we are very close to where I think we need to be. So that's going to prevent me from climbing up. So getting closer. Okay, back down we go. Okay, so is it stone or clay? It's got plenty of clay, it's just stone I need. So there are more stone deposits around here somewhere. I think there might be a bore around here. Okay, so we got a nice chunk here. So getting some good mining experience. Oh, inventory full. I don't need that right now. Yeah, it's just not very good, that Wi-Fi connection. Yeah, that was it, 2 bores. And shit. At least the shrine is nice and close to where I live. So you can't even see what I've been building yet. That's quite cool. It's not too obvious from far away. is. Let's go around. I'm not going to worry about resetting animes over and over again, it's just making everything else take longer. What don't I need? I'm gonna drop the foxglove. Okay, so I'm going to give myself another 5 minutes. See if I can get this plot added in. And oh, nearly fell off. too high. Still can't quite make it. God, that's a hell of a way up. Looks like that's going to be more for another time.